I remember what they used to say. I remember what they used to do. I remember all the shades life paints on you. Did you ever think of life in terms of love? Did you ever feel like this before? And I remember thinking, baby, it's what you need. Every time they close the door, I remember what they used to say. I remember what they used to do. I remember all the shades like leaves on you.
I come to the gallery in 1977 in October 25. October 25, I started to give the application. And the human resources asked me if I have experience to be a security guard. I say I don't have experience Canadian. I have experience 8 years in the Russian army. And they gave me the job in November, about 14, 15 was my first day was I coming to the job. It was Friday. And the supervisor bring me upstairs to the moor and tell me, this is what is your job. You have to look after the sculptures. Nobody is supposed to be touched. Everything is valuable.
It happened completely by accident that I got this job, but my dad did help me. And it's fantastic working with him because always, you know, when a person's father comes home and he tells the story about this guy and about that guy, and you hear the story, but then when you come here and you meet them and you see where they work, then suddenly you're working with them too. It's really nice. And it's nice to see how well respected he is around here. How everybody knows him, everybody stops, and you know, a person can be working here for 15 years, and they see my dad, they say, "Here, Mike, here's my card. Here's my card, I can go."
I like this painting, but the painter made this story many years ago about the Pharaoh and the Jewish people. This picture is about Moses. When many years ago, the Pharaoh, and this is like David tell him the first-born boy from Jewish supposed to be killed, but when he don't kill, he take his throne, his place. Then Moses' mother put Moses in a casket. It's like over there, and swimming by the lake. And the Pharaoh's sister pick him up from over there and make him like she's the son, this is the sister. This one, and here, this is Moses. This painting is about the mother and the father and the youngest child. This father is called Rebecca, and the father is Isaac, and the young child is Jacob.
You were born in 1927 in the Soviet Union. Where were you born?
I was born in a small city, small town called Balta. And over there I was going to school. In 1934 I started going to school to 1941, 6th and 9th grade.
So what stopped you from going to school?
Started the war in school. The war started in 1941, June 21. And after 3 months, we have to leave the city, but the Germans started to move in.
So how did you get out?
We get out and walk. We walk 250 kilometers to another big city.
That's carrying everything that you own?
We're carrying a little bit. We carry, most of them don't got nothing. Over there they put us in the train to another big city, and from over there they take us out and put us in a small ship. To the last stop, it's called a city Jancoy. Over there they put us in the train, and we went about 150 kilometers. The Germans started to bomb everybody out from the train. And when I come from the train, I lost my parents.
So you became separated from your family?
From parents, and from it was look like 1942. From 1942 to 1943, I was alone. Sleep everywhere on the street. Somebody had the food, some gave us. This was in 1943, exactly that in the middle in the summer. I kept a train to go up north. And this time when I move in the train, it's like open, not closed. I saw my mother, and I jumped from the train. In 1944, in August, they take me to the army.
How old were you then?
I was old, 17 and a half years old. And I went to San Marino, the Black Sea.
I remember you telling me how you got that head of hair of yours. Nice salt and pepper.
Yes,
and
nice.
You picked it up very young.
It was in 1945. It's beside Hamburg in Germany. The Russian guys come from this way. The Germans come from this way. We was in the middle of the road, down. German tank gone over me, and then he's coming back. And this time the Russian guy is coming in. This was I got one. Nice color hair.
So basically you rolled right over top of you.
Yeah, basically off the top. You survey, you like down in the road, inside, and the tank gone over you. Don't touch you.
Oh, okay.
You understand what I mean?
So you were a little bit worried?
A little. I'm good worried. This is what either you live, either you die. Sometimes. In 1974, I come to Italy, in Rome. Over there, I live about 5.5 months. I have to go to the immigration. I have to go to the consul, explain my story of life, where I fight, what I do, what my wife do. And I got my small kids, my son Igor. He was sitting by the table, and so by half an hour, and he'd come sit on the morning, come to the Pasolti consul and say, he's singing a song. I'm going to Canada, I'm going to Canada.
When I was little, my very, very distinct memories are of coming home from school, and I know my mom had gone to school. So my mom was going to English school, ESL. My dad was working at a machine shop, literally lugging around chains that they make for ships, the really heavy ones. So then he would finish his work, and then he would come here. He would work here, and then my mom would go work as a nurse's assistant. They would come home at around 9:30, 10 o'clock, and it was a regular event for them to come home, and I was always up. I mean, I was allowed to stay up until I was tired. So what they would do is they'd get home, and they'd start to sew hush puppies. And they'd turn a chair backwards and cut a hockey stick, put a little clamp on the end with tape, and put the chair in and talk and sew and sew and sew till like 2, 3 in the morning, and then start all over again, 7 days a week.
See you.
So I'm bugging my dad, I want these pair of Nikes. And the Nikes are, I don't know, they're 180 bucks or something. This is 20 years ago. Dad, I need these shoes. I'm on the basketball team. I need these shoes. So he proceeds to tell me the story that when he went to school in Odessa, they would pass down their shoes. So he got his oldest sister's shoes, who would pass through his middle sister's shoe. And he gets them. The problem is they don't have any socks. So they won't let him in without socks. So what does he do? He takes mud or ink every day and smears it around on his feet. He walks into school, puts on the shoes that don't fit, and sits. And once they're done, he walks out, he slings them over his shoulder, and he continues walking. He says, so tell me how much you need those shoes.